I want to welcome everybody to City Hall for Friday's Heroes and Employee of the Week. And I just never get tired of saying it. It's my favorite part of the week. I just love celebrating our employees, our public safety officers, because they just get out there every day and do a great job for our community. And like we've been doing for over 6 years now, every week we've got a great story to tell, and today is no exception. And a special guest today is Brown Bear. We're going to tell you about Brown Bear in just a minute. He is an adoptable pet, so our goal is by Monday morning, if we can, to try to get a forever home for Brown Bear, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. Today we are honoring as our Employee of the Week Corporal Catherine Waite, who's with me right here. She's with our Field Services Division. She's an officer at the Animal Welfare Department. She's here with Captain Romero and Paul CASTOR, who's our Director of Animal Welfare. I'm sorry?
Lieutenant McKay.
Lieutenant McKay is here as well, so thank you for being here. And of course, Brown Bear is with us today, and I'll tell you about this. Officer Waite has been with the city for about 10 years. Our staff at Animal Welfare are incredibly dedicated folks. It's a hard job. And I'm going to be getting ready to sign Angel's Law here next week that passed the city council. And they're the folks that are going to be out there doing the hard work to make sure that these dangerous dogs are off the street. But they also have a very compassionate role in our community. It's not just the old-fashioned dog catcher. This is about people that are out there making sure that it's truly about animal welfare. And this is a great story about that. So about a year and a half ago, Corporal Waite began an initiative that she calls Operation Street Dog. The program helps homeless individuals and low-income individuals care for their pets. And she does it by doing a couple of things. She provides pet food, blankets, animal sweaters, collars and leashes, and really importantly, vouchers for vaccinations and spay-neuter services. If you look at the numbers at the Animal Welfare Department, our euthanasia numbers during my administration have dropped significantly, like really significantly. And that is a testament to our Animal Welfare Department. Desiree's here, one of our best marketing people at the city. It's our adoption programs, but these spay-neuter programs are really important to make sure that we have keep our pets well, and the vaccinations are also important. So she has, at this point in time, helped over 100 pets through Operation Street Dog. This Operation Street Dog has distributed thousands of pounds of food, dispensed over 50 vouchers for medical services, and given approximately 50 sweaters and blankets. And she has now reached out and joined forces with St. Martin's Hospitality Center. They're going to be a distribution and donation drop-off center for resources. And if you recognize St. Martin's, it's because that's the folks that help us with There's a Better Way campaign, with our panhandling initiative. They also do great work in our community. I've worked with them closely for the last 6 years. Almost 7 years now coming up, I guess. They do great work. So the program receives funding and donations from individuals around the community as well as pet supply stores in town. So we want to thank the pet supply stores. She recognized this need from her work as a field service officer and decided to address it through this initiative. And so great action, great spirit, dedication, compassion. These folks love animals in our community just like we all do, and that's why Corporal Waite is our Employee of the Week. And we're going to let Paul CASTOR say a couple of words, and then have Captain Romero say a couple of words, and then we're going to talk about Brown Bear here. See if I'll get him a forever home. So Paul, you want to say a few words? Here, I'll take
Yes,
Brown
sir.
Bear.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Brown Bear.
Just wanted to take a minute to thank Corporal Waite for what she's done. I've been out there and watched this go on, and it's incredible to watch the faces of these people light up. We had homeless people out there who were actually feeding their dogs macaroni and cheese because that's all they had. So we came out and Catherine gave them food and said, here, let's help you help your dog, because they love their pets. That's a part of their family like all the rest of us, and they want to take care of them. So we're just helping them, and thank you so much for thinking of that, for doing it, and putting forth the effort. Very proud.
You want to tell everybody about Brown Bear real quick?
Brown Bear is a 3-year-old dog. He's been with us about 2 months. Solid brown dogs and solid black dogs do not do well in the shelter. People just don't seem to see them. So I brought him up here today to say hi. He was actually a street dog. He was on the street, and he came to see us, so we've been taking care of him. He's a great little dog. If you want to have another dog with him, come by and let's get them to know each other, let them meet and greet, and be sure they're okay. but he would love to have a forever home, please.
How do they contact you?
You can call us at 311, or you can come by the East Side Shelter, which is where he lives, 8920 Lomas, just east of Wyoming. Come by and give him some love.
Yeah.
Captain Romero, you want to?
We're extremely proud today, and we appreciate that the mayor's office has recognized Corporal Waite for her hard work. She's a very compassionate she's very compassionate about her job, and we appreciate her hard work every day and her commitment. and
Captain
dedication.
Romero, thanks. Your whole
Yes, sir.
crew does a great job. We appreciate all you do out there every day, and be safe out there, all right?
Thank you.
And let me have you take a brown bear. And so, Corporal Waite, for you, we have a couple of things. We always give an Employee of the Week mug. Keep you sufficiently caffeinated, and then we have a certificate for you for our Employee of the Week, and we have a letter for your personnel file. So,
thank you, sir.
because this is an animal town.
Yes.
I always tell this story. The first time I ever ran for office was for the state representative seat, and I knocked on over 3,000 doors multiple times, just saying, "Hey, listen, I'd like an opportunity to serve." Almost everybody had an animal. Almost everybody, and I didn't realize, I'd lived here since I was 19 years old, and we always had pets and things, but this is an animal town, and so the fact that you all go out there every day, you dedicate your lives to making animal welfare a priority, we thank you.
Thank you.
And
Honored.
we're very proud of you, so thank you so much. So today's Friday's hero is Officer Frank Tafoya from the Albuquerque Police Department, and with him today is Michaela Seacrest. She's 13 years old. She's just beautiful young lady that lives in Albuquerque, and we're going to tell her story this morning, and we're very, very proud. Today we're honoring, as I said, Officer Frank Tafoya. Last month, Officer Tafoya responded to a call of a tragic death in our community, and while he was on the call, he spoke with Michaela, and who is related to the individual that was deceased, and just wanted to let her know that her community is here for her. And that includes the men and women of the Albuquerque Police Department. As they were having a conversation, it led to talk about horses, and I guess Michaela's a horse fan. And so the next day, Officer Tafoya didn't just end it with a call. The next day, he couldn't help but think about Michaela and her family and the difficult times that they were facing. So he decided just to do what officers do oftentimes, is they just stop by and just check. How you doing? Know you had a tough day yesterday, and how's it going? When he got there, he decided to invite her and her guardians to Old Town the following day, where he would be riding with the horse-mounted unit. This sparked a friendship between Officer Tafoya and Michaela and the family. He began hosting the family for pizza and horseback riding at his home. I guess you've got horses?
We do.
Yeah, and at the first get-together, Officer Tafoya and his family gifted Michaela with some cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, and a gift bag. You're wearing beautiful shoes today. You dressed up so, and so let's what does this mean? It means that we live in a great city, and we have great men and women that serve our community. We have great young people in our community, and we're a big town, and sometimes tragedy happens. But what makes Albuquerque special is that we come together and we lift each other up, and this is just a perfect example of that. And we want to thank Officer Tafoya today, and I really want to thank Michaela for coming by, because you're our community, and we want you to know that we love you dearly, we love your family, and we're all here to make sure that we can get through tough times together, and that's what we're doing. And so we're very proud of Officer Tafoya. He brought his family with him today. Who'd you bring? At least, who's here with you today? You brought a whole bunch of folks.
My mom recording.
Yes?
This is my 95-year-old great-grandma
Oh, nice to
right
see
here.
you.
My grandpa, my girlfriend. This is my mom's boss and her son.
Good.
We also have, there's my brother, back behind
What's your
the,
brother with you?
Flora and Raymond are back over there. That is, oh, there he is.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have you come
they
over
are-
for some pictures in just a minute, and if you'd like to do that. But I want to have Chief say a few words. So, family, thank you for coming on, from Michaela's family, from Officer Tafoya. Thank you for being here. This is we like to celebrate with families. So, Chief, you want to say a few words, and then we'll hand out some awards here.
Frank is another one of our outstanding Albuquerque Police Department officers that takes these calls personal and takes it to a next level, knowing that someone's going to need a little help in the future. And Frank is one of those officers that we're very, very proud of with the Albuquerque Police Department. I think it just speaks to his commitment to our community and the compassion that he has for our community. I like to say this, is that I have some really extraordinary people that work for me every day in the Albuquerque Police Department that go out of their way to make sure that somebody else has an extraordinary day. You took it to the next level. You're creating a friendship for life. So congratulations.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of horses do you have at the house?
We have quarter horses at the house and,
Yeah.
and at the ranch.
So all
Ranch
horses have names. Do you have a particular horse you like better than another?
All-Star.
All-Star.
Yeah.
What does All-Star look like?
He's like a really tall, like brown horse.
Tall brown horse. Nothing better than that. Well, Officer Tafoya. Yeah?
Yeah.
Striker's a police horse.
Stryker was on the news yesterday. Stryker was the horse that was knocked down during the protests. And so we had Stryker come out yesterday, and we had a lot of interest in our community. As I talked about being in an animal town,
Yes.
we had a lot of people that were concerned for our police officers after the protests this week and wanted to make sure that our officers were okay, but we also got a lot of people call us and ask us if Stryker was okay. So I tweeted out yesterday that Stryker is on the mend.
Good.
He seemed a little down in the dumps yesterday, so he was glad to get some attention, I think. And those horses, they know.
I know.
They haven't. I grew up around ranching and farming, and so I've been around horses all my life. They know. But Officer Tafoya, we have a coin that we've commissioned for this purpose. It's our Friday's Heroes coin, and it's a small sign of gratitude from us, but it comes with a big thank you. And your community cares deeply about you and the department, because we know that you care deeply about your community. So we're super proud, and congratulations for being this week's Friday's Hero.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And Michaela, we have something for you as well. We're so glad that you came down today and to support Officer Tafoya, and as we told a story. And so for you, we've got some passes for you and your family to the Albuquerque Biopark and Zoo. Complimentary tickets. We want you to come down to the zoo, see our new lions. We've got 2 new lions down there, and we just want you to come out and enjoy a nice day at your biopark. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.